Across history, and especially nowadays, corruption continues to be an epidemic everywhere across the globe. But these concerns are not new though. Over 2,000 years ago, a person made a very insightful statement, especially on the inherent nature of the various political systems to handle corruption. He asserted that monarchy degenerates into tyranny, as well as he also said that aristocracy into oligarchy, and lastly, he also asserted that democracy into savage violence and chaos. This point of view demand to us, what inspired this person to make such claim? Let's begin by analyze his personal life in order to find out anything. Our subject was named Polybius. Born in the ancient Greece in the city of Megaloposis around 200 BC, he came from a distinguished family, with his father, like Lycurgus, serving as a high-ranking politician, and as well as also a general in the Achaean League, a confederation of Greek city-states. In his early years, Polybius got in the violent happenings, such as the battles between the Greek city-states and the expanding Rome. So during these events, Polybius and his father Lycurgus were actively involved in these matters and advocated for laws or policies made to stop Rome from getting more and more authority over Greece. However, in 168 BC, Rome overthrew the Macedonian king Perseus. As a result, Polybius were taken as a prisoner among the 1,000 Achaeans. During his imprisonment in Rome, Scipio Aemilianus, the Roman general who conquered the Carthage and Numantia, also became a close friend and mentor to him. Now let's talk about the death of Polybius. The exact circumstances around Polybius' death remain uncertain, but it is believed that he passed away around 118 BC. Some ancient sources believe that Polybius' death possibly in his 80s after falling from his horse. Following the end of his life, many historians, statesmen, and intellectuals keep examining and citing Polybius' writings, granting his works continual presence in the records of history. Polybius became famous for his fantastic Histories, which he composed into 40 volumes. Unfortunately, not every one of these books has made it to the current era undamaged. There are just 5 novels that have survived, with parts of the others. Still, these surviving sections provide important insights into political, military, and cultural events of the Hellenistic era and the early Roman Republic. In Histories, Polybius provides detailed accounts of Rome expansions, military campaigns, and political developments, as well as the 3 Punic Wars between Rome and Carthage. The Macedonian Wars were crucial in establishing Rome as the preeminent power in the Eastern Mediterranean. Polybius also explores political theory and governance, discussing different forms of government and the principles of good governance. Polybius also emphasizes the importance of geography in shaping historical events and military campaigns. Overall, histories provide a comprehensive understanding of the Roman Republic and its impact on the Mediterranean region. What do Polybius think about values and virtues? Polybius highlights the value of justice as virtue that promotes peace and order in society. In politics, economics, and interpersonal behavior, he promoted moderation. In addition, Polybius valued the virtue of knowledge, which he considered necessary for both effective government as well as to prolong state stability. These qualities were seen as fundamental precepts both people and governments. What do Polybius think about principle? In Polybius' view, the stability and prosperity of countries depended on wise leadership, moderation, and knowledge. Also, individual rights were protected by the government, which promoted citizen trust. Polybius said that by encouraging moderation and balance in behavior and policy, moderation eliminated corruption and instability. He also said that in order for leaders effectively navigate difficult situations and achieve long-term objectives, they must possess wisdom. What do Polybius think about morality? Polybius emphasized morality as the foundation of societal stability and order, recognizing it as a social requirement. He believes leaders should uphold moral principles and serve as an example for their people, fostering a moral citizenry and improving their country's overall well-being by encouraging ethical behavior and morality. Lastly, we will talk about ethics. What do Polybius think about this term? Polybius placed a strong emphasis on the role of ethics plays in both political and personal behavior. He also asserted that those in the position of authority had a moral duty to rule in a responsible, in fair, and honest manner, and also the well-being of the people or the populace was given priority. The role of law was respected, and public confidence in government agencies was preserved. Finally, I will leave you with the ideal quotation from Polybius, which says, "Every political system has a source of corruption, from which it is inseparable. For kingship, it is tyranny. For aristocracy, it is oligarchy. And for democracy, it is government by brute force."